Last year, our congregation here in Los Angeles had a great desire to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. But we had a problem, and I know what you're thinking. But before I talk to you about all of those problems, we had another problem. How can we take the all-encompassing gospel of Jesus Christ and distill it into something anyone can understand? The gospel is like a puzzle. And sometimes we can look at this vast puzzle and wonder, how can we help our friends put this together in their minds and in their hearts? But the pieces line up as we set goals with God. The reason the gospel of Jesus Christ is so hard to share is because it cannot be explained. It can only be experienced. And that experience comes as we set goals with God and achieve them. This became real for me here when the leaders of our congregation gathered together and set a goal with God for us to help 12 people to get baptized. Did we have 12 people to teach? Did we know how we were going to achieve this goal? No. But we put our faith in a God of miracles. And then 2020 really happened. We were all trapped inside. And I didn't know how we were going to reach our goal. But we didn't stop. I would go on walks around my neighborhood and invite people from a 6-foot distance to talk to the missionaries or to visit church on Zoom. Every single person we taught, we invited them to set a goal for an exact day for when they could be baptized. Erica and Elijah, Veronica and Troy, one by one, more and more people set a goal with God and got baptized. In 2020, we had 11 people enter the waters of baptism. And in January of this year, Leo, our friend who had been talking to the missionaries on and off for 5 years, finally got baptized. How did God bring about such a mighty miracle in the midst of lockdowns, protests, and personal struggle? As we continue to believe in the goal that we set with God, He helped us find others who were ready to set an exact date for when they could be baptized. A goal with God. That's why I'd like to invite you to set a goal with God. How many people will you help this year to come unto Christ through baptism? Go ahead. 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, whatever you have the faith to achieve. Now I know it's tough using numbers in reference to souls of infinite, unquantifiable value. Numbers are like a map. You can't look at a map of Mount Everest and feel the cool wind on your face, or look out at one of the greatest views known to man. But a map can get you there. Goals are the same way. As you set an exact number goal with God, and you work with Him to achieve that goal, things in this world will move and shift to make that goal possible. And you will experience the gospel beyond anything I could ever describe. My young brothers and sisters, we live in a broken world. But as we help to gather Israel, we can put the pieces of the world back together. We all have our piece to the puzzle of Israel.